Hello students, welcome to Jatadhara Educational Technology and I hope you all are doing great. Okay, so in this class, these are the free coaching classes for NAVODAYA Entrance Test 2025 and in this class, we will be doing comprehension from English. Okay students? And yes, one more request to you all, please do subscribe our channel, those who are new to our channel and please inform about the channel to your friends and relatives also so that they can also be benefited. Okay. And yes, for the comprehensions, you all know that there are paragraphs. Yes, unseen passages are there and we have to do questions of that. Related to it, questions are there. So in this class also, we will be doing the same. I'll read the passage. You all follow me. Okay, you can read along with me. And then I'll give you 1 minute time to go through the passage and then we will do the questions. We will do the questions related to the passage. Okay. But if you have any doubt or you face any problem, please ask me in the chat box. The chat box is open for you. And the answers also you have to give in the chat box only. Understood? All right. Let's start now. Here we have our first passage. Okay. It's about passive voice. It's about the grammar portion, passive voice. Let's read it. In English grammar, the passive voice is a sentence structure where the object of an action becomes the subject of the sentence. Okay? In passive voice, the focus is on the action or the receiver of the action rather than the doer. Okay, in passive voice, the focus is on the action, not on the doer. For example, in active voice, we say the cat chased the mouse. But in passive voice, what it becomes? In passive voice, it becomes the mouse was chased by the cat. Okay? The passive voice is formed by using a form of the verb to be along with the past participle of the main verb. Okay. For example, let me tell you over here. See, this was the example given. This one, the cat chased the mouse. Yes, the cat chased the mouse. This one example. In passive voice, what it is becoming, the mouse was chased by, was chased, again past participle. Okay, the mouse was chased by the cat. Okay, so this is how it works. All right, now let's move ahead, student. Let me erase it first. Okay. Passive voice is often used when the doer of the action is unknown, unimportant, or less relevant to the action itself. However, overuse of the passive voice can lead to sentences that are less direct and harder to understand. Okay? So this was the passage. Now I'm giving you all 1 minute time to go through it. Quickly go through the passage and then we will do the questions. All right, students, your 1 minute is over. Now, shall we move to the questions? All right, let's move to the questions now. First question, what does the passive voice focus on? And your options are A, the subject, B, the action, C, the doer, or is it D, the object? Okay. So what does the passive voice focus on? And as I told you in the passage, it was very clear that the passive voice does not focus on the doer. It focuses on the action. Okay. Passive voice is generally used when the doer is unknown, irrelevant, yes, or is of lesser importance than the action. So the correct answer will be option B. Okay. Very well. Those who have answered option B in the chat box, they are right. Next question. Now this question you will have to tell me. Okay. Being the first question, I told you the answer. How is the passive voice formed? And your options are A, subject plus verb plus object. B, object plus verb plus subject. Or is it C, verb to be plus past participle? Or is it option D, object plus subject plus verb? Quick students, you have 20 seconds to answer this question. All right, very impressive responses are there in the chat box. I can see many of you are answering. That's great. We will reveal the answer within few seconds. All right, your time is up. And the correct answer is option C, verb to be plus past participle. Very well answered, Netra, Bindu. Very well answered. Excellent. Next question. In which sentence is passive voice used? And your options are A, the cat chased the mouse. B, the mouse was chased by the cat. C, the cat is chasing the mouse. Or is it option D, the mouse chases the cat? Which one is the right sentence in passive voice? The question is like this. You have to select from the options which example is the correct example. The cat chased the mouse was chased by the cat is chasing the mouse, or the mouse chases the cat. Quick students, I'm waiting for your answer in the chat box. Come on, time is running very fast. You have few seconds left. Only 20 seconds I am giving you to answer this question, students. All right, as I can see, maximum of you are answering as option B. And very well, students, you all are right. Option B is the right answer. Excellent. Next question. When is passive voice typically used? And your options are A, when the doer is unknown or unimportant. Option B, when the subject is important. Option C, to make the sentence more direct. Or is it option D, when describing actions in the past? Come on, students, quickly tell me this answer. When is passive voice typically used? And your options are A, when the doer is unknown or unimportant, when the subject is important, or to make the sentence more direct, or when the describing action in the past. Rosa Malesh, please write only one option. I'm requesting you all, please write only one option in the chat box which you feel is more relevant. All right, let's reveal the correct answer. That is option A, when the doer is unknown or unimportant. Okay, when the passive voice is typically used, when the doer is unknown or unimportant. Very well done, students. Next question. What is a potential drawback of using passive voice? And your options are A, it makes sentences clearer. B, it makes sentences more direct. C, it can make sentences harder to understand. Or is it D, it makes sentences shorter? Quick students, I can see many of you have started answering very well. Very nice students, you all are doing great. Very impressive responses I'm getting in the chat box. Excellent. All right, let's reveal the answer. That is option C. It can make sentences harder to understand. Rosa Malesh, very nice. Very well done. Keep the space maintained through the entire class. All right, students. Now with this, we have ended our first passage. Now let's move to the next passage. Okay? And I'm hoping that you all will be answering like this only, as I can see. Okay, the responses are very good, very nice. All right, now let's come to the next passage. Raja Ram Mohan Roy, 1772 to 1833, was a prominent Indian social reformer and intellectual who is often called the father of the Indian Renaissance. He was a key figure in the reform movement in 19th century India and worked towards the modernization of Indian society. Ram Mohan Roy was deeply influenced by Western ideas and sought to combine them with traditional Indian culture. He advocated for abolition of the inhuman practice of sati, the burning of the widows, and fought for women's rights, including the promotion of education for girls. He also founded the Brahmo Samaj in 1828, a religious and social reform movement that promoted monotheism and challenged the caste system. His efforts in education, social justice, and religious reform paved the way for significant changes in India during the colonial era. Okay, this was the passage about Rajaram Mohan Roy. He is known as the father of the Indian Renaissance. Renaissance means what? Renaissance means you can say rebirth. Okay, so he was a key figure in reform movement. Yes, especially he is known because he advocated for the abolition of sati. Sati means what? Widows, like the ladies whose husband used to die, they were burnt along with the husbands, okay, in the funeral procession. So he advocated for that, that this is a very wrong practice, inhuman practice. Okay. All right. Quickly go through the passage, students. Then we will do the questions. If you want to ask anything, any meaning, any line you haven't understood, please raise your questions in the chat box. Okay? Just tell me when you have finished reading. Okay, students, your time is up. Now let's come up to the questions. First question we have. What title is Raja Ram Mohan Roy often given? And your options are A. Father of Indian nationalism, B. Father of Indian politics, C. Father of Indian independence? Or is it option D. Father of the Indian Renaissance? What title is Raja Ram Mohan Roy often given? Father of Indian nationalism, father of Indian politics, father of Indian independence, or is it father of the Indian Renaissance? Yes, students, the correct answer is option D. Very well answered. Bindu, Netra, very well answered. Option D is the right answer. Next question we have. What social practice did Ram Mohan Roy fight against? And your options are A. Child marriage, B. Dowry system, C. Sati, or is it D. Untouchability? Quickly tell this answer as well. What social practice did Ram Mohan Roy fight against? And your options are A. Child marriage, B. Dowry system, C. Sati, or is it D. Untouchability? Come on, students, your time is running very fast. I'm hoping more responses. Quick. All right, time is up. And yes, option C is the right answer. You all have answered correctly. Excellent, students. Very impressive. Next question. What was one of Ram Mohan Roy's key contribution to women's rights? And your options are A. Promoting female leadership, B. Establishing schools for girls, option C. Fighting for women's voting rights, is it option D. Ending child marriage? Yes, students, quickly tell me the answer in the chat box. What was one of Raja Ram Mohan Roy's key contribution to women's rights? Option A, promoting female leadership. Option B, establishing schools for girls. Option C, fighting for women's voting rights. Or is it option D, ending child marriage? All right. Okay, let's reveal the correct answer. That is option B, establishing schools for girls. Okay. Those who have opted for option B, they all are right. Next question. What organization did Raja Ram Mohan Roy establish? And your options are A. Brahmo Samaj, B. Indian National Congress, C. All India Muslim League, or is it option D. Ram Krishnan Mission? What organization did Raja Ram Mohan Roy establish? Brahmo Samaj, Indian National Congress, All India Muslim League, or Ram Krishna Mission? Quick, students. This is very easy question. All right, time is up. And yes, you all are right. Brahmo Samaj is the right answer. That is option A. Option A is only right answer. Brahmo Samaj. Next question. What was one of Raja Ram Mohan Roy's views on religion? And your options are A. He promoted polytheism. Option B. He supported atheism. Option C, he promoted monotheism, or is it option D, he advocated for idol worship? Quickly tell me this answer, students. This is very easy question. If you have read the passage thoroughly, You will answer very easily. You'll not face any problem in answering. What was one of Rajaram Mohan Roy's views on religion? He promoted polytheism, he supported atheism, he promoted monotheism, or he advocated for idol worship. Quick, quick students. Okay, time is up. And the correct answer is option C. He promoted monotheism. Monotheism means he uh, promoted that to pray for one God. Okay, to believe in one God. That is monotheism. All right. Next, we have another passage. Okay, let's read the passage again. The pendulum clock is a timekeeping device that uses a pendulum, a swinging weight, to regulate the movement of clock's hand. It was invented by Dutch scientist Christian Huygens in 1656. Okay. The pendulum's consistent swinging motion provides a regular time interval, making it ideal for precise time measurement. The pendulum clock works on the principle of isochronism, meaning the period of the pendulum swing remains constant regardless of amplitude, the size of the swing. Okay, means the pendulum works on the principle of isochronism, meaning what? The period of the pendulum swinging means the time taken by the swinging of the pendulum that remains constant, whether its amplitude is, big or small. Okay, so this is how it works. The invention greatly improved the accuracy of clocks and was a significant advancement in horology. Horology means what, students? The measurement of, or you can say the study of the measurement of time. Horology. Pendulum clocks were widely used in the 17th and the 18th centuries, especially for scientific and navigational purposes, before being replaced by more modern timekeeping devices. Okay, this was the passage. Quickly go through the passage. All right, students, your time is up. I hope everyone has read. Everyone has gone through the passage. Okay, now I'm coming to the questions. Okay, first question. Who invented pendulum clock? And your options are A. Isaac Newton, B. Galileo Galilei, C. Christian Huygens, or is it D. Albert Einstein? Who invented pendulum clock? Isaac Newton, Galileo Galilei, Christian Huygens, or Albert Einstein? Very nice. Few more seconds left. Students, I want more responses. I can see many of you have already answered. All right, you all are correct. Option C is the right answer. That is Christian Huygens. Very well done, students. You all are doing great. Excellent. Keep the pace maintained through entire class. Now, next question we have, what does the pendulum regulate in a clock? And your options are A, time, B, pressure, C, temperature, or is it D, sound? What does the pendulum regulate in a clock? Time, pressure, temperature, or sound? This is very easy question. I know you all will answer correctly. Yes or no? Okay, first answer I've already got. Come on, students. This is very easy question. I am expecting responses from you all. Quick, time is running very fast. All right, time is up. And yes, you all are right. That is option A, time. Very well done, students. Next question. What principle is the pendulum clock based on? And your options are A, gravity, B, isochronism, C, electromagnetism, or is it D, frequency? Principle. What principle is the pendulum clock based on? Gravity, isochronism, electromagnetism, or frequency? Quick, students, quick, quick. Increase your speeds. Buck up. Time is running. All right, time is up. And the correct answer is option B. Okay, those who have opted for option B, they are right. Next question. In which centuries were pendulum clocks widely used? And your options are 15th and 16th century, option B, 16th and 17th century, option C, 19th and 20th century, or is it option D, 17th and 18th century? In which centuries were pendulum clocks widely used? 15th and 16th, 16th and 17th, 19th and 20th, or 17th and 18th? Quick, students. Come on. Very few seconds left from 20 seconds. All right, now let's reveal the answer. That is option D, 17th and 18th. Okay? Those who have opted for option D, they are right. Next question. What is the primary function of the pendulum in the clock? And your options are A, to measure temperature, B, to regulate the swing, C, to keep time accurately, option D, to power the clock. What is the primary function of the pendulum in the clock, students? To measure temperature, to regulate the swing, to keep time accurately, or to power the clock? Which will be the correct option? Quick, quick, time is running very fast. Okay. What is the primary function of the pendulum in the clock? To measure temperature, to regulate the swing, to keep time accurately, or to power the clock? Alright, let's reveal the answer. That is option C, to keep time accurately. Option C is the right answer, students. Okay, those who have opted for option C, they are right. Next Okay, now we have another passage. Okay, I hope you all are enjoying the class. Okay, now we have another passage. We will do this passage as well. Okay, let's do it. Once there was a small, shabby looking store at the corner of a busy street. The shop was run by an elderly man named Mr. Peters, who wore old, worn out clothes and rarely spoke to anyone. Many people walked past his store without even giving it a second glance, assuming it was just a place full of junk. However, one day a young woman, Clara, was walking home when she noticed a beautiful handcrafted vase in the window of Mr. Peters' store. Intrigued, she decided to go inside and ask about it. Okay? Intrigued means what? She was fascinated, she was attracted, okay, towards the vase. Okay. To her surprise, Mr. Peters welcomed her warmly and explained that the vase was made by a talented local artist. Clara ended up buying the vase, which was far more valuable than she had imagined. As she left, Mr. Peter smiled and said, sometimes people miss out on treasures just because they judge things by their outer appearance. Clara learned an important lesson that day. Never judge something based on its exterior because what lies within might be far more valuable. Okay, students, this was the passage. Quickly go through the passage. I am giving you 1 minute time and then we will do the questions. From now on, students, we will do more fast. Okay? Only 15 seconds I'll give you to answer each question. How about that? I can see you all are able to answer within that time limit. Okay, let's do this fast now. All right, students, let's come up to the questions. First question, what did Clara notice in the store window? And your options are A, vase, B, painting, C, book, or is it D, chair? Quick students, only 15 seconds you have. We will do much more faster. What did Clara notice in the store window? Vase, painting, book, or chair? All right, I can see you all have answered. That is option A. Very well, students. A is the correct answer. Next question. Who ran the store? And your options are A. Clara, B. Mr. Peters, C. An artist, or is it D. A neighbor? Quick students, who ran the store? Clara, Mr. Peter, an artist, or a neighbor? Very well answered, students. Option A is the right answer. Oh, my bad. Over here, option A is the right answer. Clara ran the store. Okay? No. Option B will be the correct answer. Sorry, students. Option B is the only right answer. That is Mr. Peters. Who ran the store means who was the owner of the store. Okay? The question is not like who ran towards the store. Option B, Mr. Peters is the right answer. Next question. What was Mr. Peter's appearance like? And your options are A. Young and fashionable, B. Modern and stylish, C. Rich and elegant, or is it option D. Old and shabby? Quick students, your 15 seconds are running very fast. What was Mr. Peter's appearance like? Young and fashionable, modern and stylish, rich and elegant, C, or is it D, old and shabby? Very well answered, students. Option D is the right answer, old and shabby. Next question. What lesson did Clara learn? And your options are A, to judge things quickly, B, to never buy from strangers, option C, not to judge based on outer appearances, or is it option D, to judge things based on their exterior? Quick students, what lesson did Clara learn? To judge things quickly, to never buy from strangers, not to judge based on outer appearances, or to judge things based on their exterior. All right, time is up. And the correct answer is option C, not to judge based on outer appearances. Okay, next question. Why did Clara decide to go inside the store? And your options are A, she wanted to meet Mr. Peters. Option B, she was interested in the vase. Option C, she was looking for groceries. Or is it option D, she liked the shop's design? Why did Clara decide to go inside the store? She wanted to meet Mr. Peter, she was interested in vase, she was looking for groceries, or she liked the shop's design. All right, the correct answer is option B. She was interested in the vase, not option C. Yes, option B is the right answer. Those who have opted for option B, they are right. Okay, we have another passage, students. Let's quickly do this as well. Temples have always been a significant part of many cultures around the world. They are not only places of worship but also symbols of architectural and spiritual expression. In ancient civilization, temples were built as grand structures, often at the heart of cities. In Hinduism, temples are sacred spaces where devotees gather to offer prayers and perform rituals. Similarly, in other religions, temples serve as places for reflection, meditation, and community gathering. Many temples are renowned for their intricate designs with carvings, statues, and sacred icons. Whether it's the towering spires of Gothic cathedrals or the serene, meditative gardens of Buddhist temples, each temple reflects the values and beliefs of its culture. So, this was the passage. I'm giving you some time to go through the passage. Quick, students. Everyone has read? Okay. Let's move to the questions then. What is the primary purpose of temple? And your options are A, education, B, worship, C, trade, or is it option D, entertainment? Come on, students, your 50 seconds are already running. Quickly answer in the chat box. What is the primary purpose of a temple? Education, worship, trade, or entertainment? Yes, the correct answer is option B. Very well done, students. Next question. Which religion prominently features temples for worship? And your options are A. Buddhism, B. Christianity, C. Islam, or is it D. Judaism? Which religion prominently features temples for worship? Buddhism, Christianity, Islam, or Judaism? Yes, students, the correct answer is option A. Excellent. Next question. What is commonly found in temples as a part of their design? And your options are A. Sports facilities, B. Parking lots, C. Office spaces, or is it D. Statues and carvings? Quick, students, I'm waiting for your responses. Come on. 15 seconds about to over. All right, students, the correct answer is option D. Statues and carvings. Those opted for option D, they are right. Next question. What is a characteristic of temples in different cultures? They are small in size, they have a standard architectural design, they reflect cultural beliefs and values, they are located outside cities. Come on. All right, time is up. And the correct answer is option C. They reflect cultural beliefs and values. Next question. Which of the following is true about ancient temples? And your options are A. They were simple structures. B. They were typically built outside cities. Option C. They were symbols of architectural and spiritual importance. Or is it option D? They were used for political gathering. Which of the following is true about ancient temple, students? All right, the correct answer is option C. They were symbols of architectural and spiritual importance. All right, students, with this, we are ending our today's class. Hope you all enjoyed the session. All right. Okay, students, we will meet super soon in the next class with new topics. Till then, take care. And yes, do not forget to subscribe our channel, Jatadhara Educational Technology. Okay, thank you so much, students. Bye-bye. Take care.